So, thinking about putting your home on the market? First off, you're not alone. And honestly, you're stepping into one of the most exciting and sometimes nerve-wracking markets in the country right now. Here's the thing people get wrong about selling though. They think pricing is just picking a number that feels right. It's not. Your asking price is basically the first conversation you're having with every single buyer who walks through your door. So you want that conversation to start off on the right foot. Actually, I had a seller come to me last year convinced they could just list high and see what happens. And look, I get that. But that's exactly the kind of this decision that can cost you weeks on the market if it's not the right fit for your situation. So I actually use a framework I picked up from Tom Ferry, and I swear by it because it just cuts through all the noise. There's really 3 ways you can go from here. Option 1, you price above market value. Think of this as a lottery ticket move. You're betting someone's gonna fall in love with your place and pay a premium for it. And sometimes it works, especially if your home's got something really special going for it, like a huge lot or a renovated kitchen nobody else on the street has. But I'll be honest, this route takes patience and thick skin. Option 2, price at fair market value. This is your reliable, dependable choice. We look at what's actually sold recently, factor in what's happening right now, and then lands on a number that makes sense for you and for buyers. It's not flashy, but it works. And then option 3, honestly, this is where it gets fun. You price it slightly below market value. I know it sounds backwards, right? Why would you price it less than it's worth? But here's the psychology. When buyers see what looks like a deal, they move fast. I actually had a listing like this recently, priced it a touch under market, and within days, we had multiple offers competing against each other. Ended up going for more than if we'd priced it at market value to begin with. And look, buyers today aren't just casually browsing. They're researching like it's their job. They know what sold 3 doors down last month. They know what's been sitting for 60 days. So pricing isn't just spreadsheets, it's psychology too. And hey, if your place sits on the market a little longer than expected, that's not a failure. That's just the market giving us feedback. We don't panic. We pivot. I've had homes sit for a month. We made one small change. Sometimes it's price, sometimes it's just better photos or timing. And suddenly it gets multiple offers. At the end of the day, every seller's story is different. Maybe you've got to sell fast because of a job move. Maybe you can afford to wait for the perfect offer. Whatever your situation is, that's actually where we start. Not with comparables, not with market reports, with what you need the sale to do for you. So if you're thinking about selling, let's grab a coffee and figure out what makes sense for you.